Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And today's starter, German Marquez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. And that one misses up and in. And we're underway in Denver. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch is downstairs. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Man at second.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Jones pulls that one down, 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. William Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the corner for a strike. Marquez checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Chourio, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting fourth, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch, not close. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 down. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And that's outside. 1-0. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Just off the inside edge. Marquez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Coors Field and on the hill, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the veteran third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, and they got him. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Batting third, the short.
Runner out at first with 1 gone. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar. And there's a foul ball. To the left side, but it is well foul. Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. On to Hoskins. Double play. No runs on 2 base hits. 1 error and no one left on. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Brewers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Top of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Let's go, Rockies! Marquez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Digging in, Oliver Dunn. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Hit weakly on the ground. McMahon. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Ortiz in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next pitch downstairs, and the count even 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's Michael Tolia.
First baseman, Michael Tolia.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Bryant now. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Fielder, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is down low. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And that is out of play. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ground ball right side. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the third inning. This is Bryce Terang.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Fastball for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now here is Jackson Chourio. Hard hit right side. To first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian
Here comes
Yelich.
Christian Yelich. Fly to left his first time. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Denver as we go to the last of the third. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. And ball one. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And there's a ball.
That's inside.
That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Jacob Stallings now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. They get the out on Stallings.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Next to hit, Brenton Doyle. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That's in there. Strike one. That one's upstairs. Ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Struck him out looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 2 and the Rockies 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth. William Contreras.
Let's go, Rockies!
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell. He's already homered in this game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
He was all over that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Freeland getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. That clips the corner.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Outside low, and 1-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. Action in the pen down there. Lucas Gilbreth up and loosening in the pen. Alexander also throwing. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Over to first, and he's saved. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Freeland over at first with one away. Right side. Hilliard makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Let's go, Rockies!
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. That's the third out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Brewers 4 and the Rockies 1.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Ryan McMahon.
That's in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
In the air to left center. Mitchell puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
And here is Ezekiel Tovar. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Just missed. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1.
Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's outside at his ball 4, and he's on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone runner at first. Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia. He's already homered here in this one. Peralta throws to first, and he's back in safely. Missed inside with the curve. The Rockies trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2-2 the count.
To short, could be 2. Over to Terang. 1. And that's 2. So they make short work of him there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Brewers 4 and the Rockies 1.
Now pitching.
Scott Alexander takes over on the mound.
Number
Still
52.
pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. Alexander in his 8th season, 35 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2010. And that's in there at the knees. The 1-1. There's the strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting.
Jackson
right
Churio
fielder,
up now.
Jackson
He became the
Churio.
5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. One down, base is empty. Outside. Now 2-0. Slider misses outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich, 0 for 2 in this one. Ball one, no strikes.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one is inside. There's the strike, 3-1. Now snap throw to first, and he's back safely. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Chorio at first, one gone. Got him swinging, and now 2 gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side throw as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Hit softly on the ground to third, and that's foul. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 4-1.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new. Every time you see me,
back here at Coors Field, here is Chris Bryant.
Designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Peralta back to work. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Oh, that's inside.
That one just misses. That's towards center. Mitchell under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan.
Next for Colorado,
Jones.
Nolan Jones. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. The Brewers leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Estrada batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Let's go, Colorado!
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's two down.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam
Hilliard, the next to hit. You do. And first offering is fouled off.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner on the go. And it remains 2-2. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jacob Stallings. First time up, he grounded to third. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Line to left. That is the inning. 2 left for Colorado, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. First pitch misses. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one missing low. That's a slider for a strike. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Tolia. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Let's go, Rockies!
A little bit low. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top half of the sixth. Next pitch is downstairs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to Tolia. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Oh, Brew, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 down, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one pulled foul. That's a little bit low. And that's down and away.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 2-2. And there's the ball.
3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially
Now
when you're trying to get back into that
baseman,
dugout. But he's still in a
Oliver
good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Scott Alexander won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back
Now
to tell you about the
pitching
new
for the
arm in a
Rockies.
minute. Lucas Gilbreth will take
Number
over here.
58.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So a man at first. Oliver Dunn will hit next. Not
Ball
even
1, no
close
strike.
there. Ball 1.
Hey!
Hoskins off of first with 2 away. Next offering is down low. Foul ball. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 4 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the 6th. And now Brenton Doyle. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Oh and 2 now, and a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar. Move to first. Doyle dives back in safely. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Rockies trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, out. 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Denver, top of inning number 7. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And that misses off the outside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lawrence getting loose as well. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one at 95 missed up top. 2-1. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a strike.
That's inside, and it's a full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
0-2 is the count.
That one misses in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. There's a swing and a drive. Hilliard on his horse. Out. Number 2.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the role and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
On the ground right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Brewers 4 and the Rockies 1.
pitching from
New
Milwaukee.
pitcher now, Yoel
Number
Payams.
31, Yoel Payams. Leading off for the Rockies, first baseman, Michael.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that drops in for a strike. Outside low, 2-2. And that's in the dirt. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Bryant in the box again, takes a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Ryan Hudson up and throwing.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tolia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In there. And so now 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And now 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. Nolan Jones now at the plate.
Left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Way high with that one. And that's ball 1. Check on the runner.
No, he's safe.
The Brewers leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Chance pulls it in on the warning track. So 1 left for Colorado, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back, and a new arm of the mound to start the 8th. Justin Lawrence.
Number 61, Justin Lawrence.
Here's Yelich at the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off.
One ball, 1 strike.
And the sweeper catches the plate.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That's outside. And a count now even up.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Out to short. Sends it to Tolia. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. 1 for 3. Lawrence, a 6'3" righty, 30 years old now, and he was born in Panama. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now at the plate, Garrett Mitchell. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
That misses. And now 3-0. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that one fouled off. Man at second. That one pushed foul. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
1 down, runner at third. Sal Frelick digs in now. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Mitchell stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Fought off foul. Line drive. Sends it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1.
Oh, 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. To the right side, Estrada whips it to first, and that is the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Rockies 1. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now, Sam Hilliard. Just off the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Hudson also getting ready. Next offering upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. That one drifts inside. That's down and in.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. In there at the knees, that's strike one. One out and a runner at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2. So man aboard, Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Vodnik.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 38, Victor.
Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn.
Leading off for Milwaukee, third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Tanner Gordon getting loose out there. The 1-0.
Nope.
High fly ball out to left field. Jones sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop Joseph Ortiz.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's in there, and that's strike one. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Estrada slings to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman Bryce Terang.
Now a chance for Bryce Terang. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Fouled off to the right. The 1-1 is fouled off. To third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Rockies 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Nick Mears.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's going to be Michael Toglia.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
Check swing, called strike. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Chris takes a fastball for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan Jones.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Mears is just 1 strike away. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.